Hey, what's up, everyone? It's your boy, the Wolf. Welcome back to another episode, Trader Takeaways. Today, amazing day. We had some great volume just coming out of nowhere on AXGT. We faded CTRV, and I'm taking profit finally, day 3 on MLNT. So with that, Rebecca, roll executions. All right, here we go. Like I said, AXGT was the main trader of the day. Sorry, my voice is still a little off, but I'm feeling a little better. But we're gonna roll through this, rain or shine, every day. So let's hop over to the jumbotron. Here we go. AGXT, trash. Look at this thing a year ago trading at 220. But look at the volume. So today's volume was around 20 million, 19.7, and the relative volume, right? Here's the average down here, and here's where we're at today. 57 times relative volume and almost 3 times relative range. So let's go ahead and just enhance, show you guys where we're at right here. Here's that little wick. Now we had a split. I'm not showing that on this chart, but we did have a split, and it was an 8-to-1 reverse split. There was $1.50 warrants out. I don't know if those all got filled. There was 26 million warrants at $1.50. If those did not all get filled, then they will be at $12. Okay, but fundamental analysis is another video. We have some fundamental videos in the room, but let's just focus on executions. So back to executions. Let's just go ahead and jump right into this right here. So now I took a piece of this in pre-market. I had orders. I was looking to scale into $8. So I had a feeler here, and I had some more orders scaled up every 10 or 15 cents. The larger orders mainly being at the top. So I wasn't happy with this fill. I wanted more strength. I wanted to get more size in, and we see a nice little flush at the open. Now I trim half or 3/4. I'm small sized, but I take a good majority of it off, and I recycle it at VWAP on the second candle. Not leaning into strength here, waiting for confirmation on the tape, and then I hit it at VWAP, and I just take profit. Now at this point, this was a small trade. Like I said, I had more size up here, so I'm not super excited. This is an emotionless trade, and nothing's really going on. And I start to trade other things, which I'll show you. But then, bam, we get massive volume coming in at 9:53. We halt. So, like I said, I have peripheral tapes on every chart, and when these charts start lighting up and these tapes are lighting up, that's like an alarm for me. So I always will spot this type of move based off of the flashing on the tape, and that's how I spotted this right here. And I saw a massive bid soak again, MLNT day 1, and I think it was, what was it yesterday, ADSE, whatever the main play was yesterday too. It was the same type of order flow. So I hopped in right here at 7:42, and then boom, we get in a halt. Now I'm doing a little research on this. I have my levels all played out before pre-market, but I'm just double checking because now I know we have upside volume, and this thing could just start ripping. So we open up after the halt. I throw some more size on. Now I'm playing my front side core strategy, and I trim right here. I trim a majority of the position, not all of it, looking to scale back in, which I do. Now I'm not messing around with this because I remember this type of order flow, and this is strong. Buyers are in control on this coming up of VWAP. So I do not touch this thing. I even got in a little bit early right here, around 775, and I ended up trimming some. I trimmed a little bit, and then I threw it right back on. Now this was a partial fill right here, which was good because I'm top taking this partial fill. I'm not chasing nothing because we have buyers are in control, and I'm on a front side core strategy. So I get a partial fill, comes back, grabs me for the remaining fill, and then down. Now we're going down. Now I take a quick TP because look at this strength. So we have a move from 650 to $8 in about 10 minutes. Now I'm taking profit, right? I'm trimming very, very fast. I'm being very conservative with my targets. Quarter. So I probably got out around 750, 760 off of an $8 average. That's not a bad take right there. That's not a bad scalp on the front side. Now I missed this, but that's fine. There's no way I'm going to short down here. No way. So we get a nice little stall at VWAP and a pop. I add and I put the feeler on. Now this right here was trader error number 1. I put 762 stop market order out, but I put the trigger at 758. So it executed. Now I put this hard stop on excuse me, after we started to flush. And excuse me. Sorry, the throat is a little raspy. Apologize for that, guys. But this was a trader error. The trigger was off on the execution. This was maybe 1/3 of the position. I took the full position off right here because of that trader error. I want to get back into sync. I'm trying to get into a rhythm with the order flow. So now we have the second push off of VWAP. This time it didn't even crack. We have a crack and base here, and then an expansion back on top of VWAP. Now, statistically, this thing is going to go, and it does go. So I take a small feeler right here, playing the possibility that this could be a higher low. Or I mean a lower high, I'm sorry about that, a lower high off of this $8 area. Now $8 is a whole number, I like it. We had $8 was what I was trying to scale into in pre-market, remember? So I had an $8 thesis before the bell. So I stuck with that, I sized in again right here, and then this thing just ripped on me. I don't remember exactly if I had the hard stop in, or I believe I did have the hard stop up high at 816. That's what it was. I gave myself a little bit of latitude on this because all of my trades are winners. I'm padded, and I had a strong conviction on that $8 thesis. So that's why this was my biggest hit right here. Now, this size wasn't crazy big. It's just that was my widest stop of the day, which is fine. I had all this risk was calculated, and that's what we do because I was thinking of the risk reward on the downside potential, which came later. We had this consolidation from 11 o'clock, till 3 o'clock. So this thing wanted to sit on top of VWAP for 4 more hours, and that's fine. We're going to channel trade this. Now, I didn't know that that's what was going to happen, but here we go. I'm just channel trading this. I was in some other rooms talking to some guys. There's other guys going long on this. Guys are going short on this. I'm predominantly short-based trader. I have a front-side short strategy, and this is it right here. You're looking at it. Just taking profit, adding into strength. Now I noticed down here in the 790s, I took half off. I took a half off here, and then just adding back into exhaustion. I do like to take a quarter off or a position from a quarter to usually a quarter, maybe a sixth. Depends on what's going on with the personality of the order flow, but I just feel more comfortable with that. If I take a quarter off, I know I can cut a little bit above the high of that candle, and that's a money trade. I'm still in the money. So after that first TP, I'm in the money. Continuing to take profit here. Now I'm not bottom ticking everything, but I'm adding. I'm in a rhythm, and I'm happy with this type of trading. I'm taking profit, top ticking. Now this right here, I hit the bid when I thought it was trading around 825, and this was the spread. So I got spread played on this. Excuse me. So again, I need to pay more attention to a level 2, especially before a market order. I need to see where that bid's at. And here we go again, taking half off, quarter off, half off. So now I'm 3/4 out from my average. My average at this point was 830. Now I carried a little bit of shares over. Actually, no, it's a full cut right here at 816. So now I'm working right here fresh. Still in the green after this cut. Working at 830 average, quarter off, half off, all out. Now I come back in. Actually, that's not true. I carried a quarter from this. I apologize. I did have a core mentality right here, even though I did think that we were backside. Now this right here was the biggest error of the day. I scaled in right here. Now my average on this was an $8 scale. The average was 798.25. And I had a hard stop set at 813, and I top ticked it and slippage. So it was the biggest mistake. Now this tape drained my mental capital, and after a mistake like this, I'm gonna step away and I'm gonna try to phase out of the trade. I used the $8 resistance because I had that conviction off the $8 thesis, when in reality look at where the volume is at. The volume is sitting on top of 810. It's clear as day. 810 is resistance. I played it as 810, and that 10-cent mistake caused me to jump in 10 cent early. Now I should have jumped in here, and then this feeler should have been an ad up here. But you know, this is how we learn from these mistakes. This is haunting me because look at the potential of what I lost, right? This was an $8 scale on top of an 830 average, and we're sub $7. So I'm looking at this chart. After this video, I'm going to be looking at this chart again. I got to correct these mistakes so we can get off that launch pad, baby, right? So these two final covers are from this average right here. I know I said I phased out quarter, half, quarter, but I did not. This right here is from the 830 core. That was a great trade. This is massive strength. My ability to read the tape and the order flow is starting to give me the confidence to continue this strategy. And I know it's risky, and I'm so familiar with the front side that when the back side hits, I'm unfamiliar with that. I need to get more confidence in on the back side. I had ads. I had some ads here, and these ads right here I put in over here. But once we start to see weakness, I don't like to chase anything. I like to get in on strength. So that's why I'm not catching these backsides, but I'm going to be working on that. Excuse me. So then we had CTRV. Okay, CTRV was another trade where SSR play, I believe. Yeah, SSR play. I was trying to lean into some strength here at 650, which I did. I had another ad up here on VWAP, and basically this gave me a 635 average. Right, these were equal ads, so just an entry and an equal ad, and these were quarter profits, quarter taking profit. I would have gotten in based off of this resistance consolidation from yesterday at 575 would have interested me. I don't know if I would have caught that. Normally I would have. I probably would have had the order out, and then I don't know if I would have added or not, but I was in the midst of that AXGT trade. But this is still a fine, beautiful trade. I like it. Again, these targets, I'm in front of the tape with these targets. And then the last trade is MLNT. So MLNT, I was fighting this thing day one. If you remember the recap from that, what a day. That was the biggest red day of the month. But I did carry over a quarter of the shares with a 530 average, and I'm starting to finally take profit. Now, yesterday I added, if you saw the recap from yesterday, I top ticked 738 entry, baby, and we were taking profit. Bam, 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 bam. And now today I'm finally trying to get out from that day one. Took some profit at 486. I didn't even look at the order flow on this. I set these targets and I had it on side watch. And 461. Now I still have targets out on this. 357 is the lowest that I have, but I'm still have some size. Not size, but I still am carrying a position from the front. And that's it, guys. Really appreciate you hanging out. Happy Friday. Hopefully everyone was safe today. Hopefully you guys learned a lot. And let's just go ahead and jump in the room real quick. Speaking of education, I wanted to show you guys the brand new channel that we have. It's called Wolf Coaching. So these are where I'm starting to put all of the recaps into our educational free room. We're just looking for like-minded traders. We also have some fundamental analysis videos. This one is about the shelf offering and the dilution process, covering the S1 and S3, the effect, the 424. And then this is how to read the 10K and the 10Q, what I do every morning when we crack these books. And that's really it. We're just looking for like-minded traders. And last thing, let's just see what ran today, because that is going to be on watch from Monday. OSTK, CTRV, and AXGT. All right, guys. So I appreciate everything. I'm glad you guys are watching, and I really appreciate your time. Be safe. Have a great weekend, and try to sneak in a little bit of that study time, baby. All right. See you guys.